First of all, did you ask for voluntary exit?
What do you think I went to tell Mickey?
See, because you told Mickey that you have gone to ask for voluntary exit, that you and Zion will pack your load and leave.
Did you hear when Zion said we should go outside and pack our things and go and meet Big Brother and ask for voluntary exit?
But you know,
that was the trigger.
Yeah, so I said that because she had already said that. The thing is, for me, in that moment, I was feeling, firstly, I was feeling disappointed. Secondly, I was feeling betrayed. That she would even, in the slightest, suggest such a thing, knowing that, or remembering why we came there. Everybody has a reason to be in Big Brother's house. So for you to suggest you want to be, or you want to take a voluntary exit, already to me it's a betrayal and it's just disappointing. So I was disappointed and I was like, okay, no, well, let's go do it.
See, both of you are just... Wow, there is God though.
Wow, I know the feeling.
Okay, but do you think it was too much? Oh, okay, first off, on a good day, if someone were to come up to you and be like, Chinwe, I think you should apologize to this person, do you think it was a too much ask for you?
It wasn't a too much ask. But like you said, I am an emotional person. I am allowed to process things at the time it's happening. So if you suggest I do something, it doesn't have to be on your own terms. It has to be on my own terms, otherwise I'll just be faking it. And I didn't see the need to apologize. In that moment, I was upset. And rightly so. I was allowed to be upset and allowed to get over my feelings. Then we can have the conversation. That's how it works. So it doesn't trickle down to a situation where I piss you off, I get a reaction of you, and I come back and tell you immediately, oh, I'm sorry now. Say your own. How does that feel? How does that even sound? It just seems like taking the piece, don't you think so?
You know, for Zion, it was like the matter not to... It's not that deep, right? And Wani and Onyeka had already squashed their own.
That's my point. So I did not have to do things because other people had to do this.
And that was not the reason why I needed you to do that.
Yeah, but it's
I've told her this multiple times. Like, personally, my main reason for asking her to do that was one, for peace to reign. For two, we had a task with those people.
Yeah. Zion, that's how this talk was an afterthought. I thought we cleared that up already. So let's not stop. Let's not start leveraging on that. Do you get me?
You can't really know an afterthought.
Because you know why I'm saying this, because it makes more sense to tell me, babe, but you know we're in the same team with these people and we have the task. So just run them.
Okay, so personally,
that way I will do it, right? It's easier that way. But you don't tell me because you feel we're still going to be in the same house. Even Wane and Hani, they've gone to make peace with them. You're asking me to fake things, and I wasn't going to do that. And after a while, I noticed when I call her Nelly Minaj or hyper, she acts like she doesn't hear me, you know. So I got that vibe first from her, like, you know, okay, something is off here. And trust me, I know better than to put myself in a space where I am not welcome. So I simply reciprocated the energy. And when that was done, it was not a case of she hates me.
You know, you and Ruthie had a conversation where you were also encouraging Ruthie at the time to go for mayor because it was as though Nelly was distracting mayor, blah, blah, blah. And then Ruthie now expressed that, oh, this Nelly is getting on my nerves, and then you were like, the day it will happen, call me, let's eat her up. You were ready to give Nelly, because
Ruthie is my girl now. And already at that point, I didn't get the off vibe. She don't even call me to my guy, the rubbish shoulder like this for garden.
But don't you feel like maybe it would have been best if you like put her aside and be like, oh, yo, Nelly, what's up now? It's in the stop, like, trying to...
I didn't see the need to do that. Actually, you know, I felt Nelly wanted a female rivalry, and after, you know, scanning the entire house, she settled for it to be me.
Hey.
That was precisely how I felt, and this is me being honest about the situation. So I didn't see the need to actually. I wanted a situation where it's all in her head. She get me? I didn't want to engage in that, and that was what played out.
Okay, was it why you quote unquote now tried to sabotage her reign as head of house, because even when Ebuka asked her, she bluntly said it to everybody that
I tried to sabotage
her
but
reign as
that's the
head of
thing.
house.
She wasn't the only head of house. Anita was head of house, and I legit like Anita.
Yeah. The thing is,
Do you get me? Even when we lost the wager, I went to Anita personally and I'm like, I'm sorry, it happened like this. Do you get me? That was the week I had said what he said about myself and Zion. So I was having my own personal issues going on with Zion at the time. And it wasn't done. In fact, the reason we lost that wager was not because of Chinwe. It boiled down to the entire house.
So the
attitude from, and we set punishments for it the week after, didn't we? Nikki gave us punishments for it. No.
The thing is, I feel like that's Nelly's and her situation where Nelly was like she hates her and even think that she sabotaged her reign as HOH. Nah.
She was like, I make faces when I my girl.
There are things
that
that
will see you.
Her reign as HOH, yeah. I feel like even in that during the reign, yeah, and this is not me taking Chinwe's side because Chinwe is my baby. This is me actually just speaking on what I observed in the house. I would have expected that Chinwe and Nelly having what they were having for God knows why, for her to actually be more like actually sabotage her reign. But she actually got herself and like she wanted to be more into what was happening. Of course she had times where she was feeling down and you cannot say okay.
Like there was never a time where they said let's do something and I opposed it in that particular reign that I was supposedly trying to
Ruthie thought maybe that laundry bag was yours, something.
So was
like
it
that.
Ruthie that put it in the laundry bag?
So it wasn't.
Because I'm not even privy to this information.
Nelly had no connection with that
With the jury box
as well.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. I come upstairs and I see my jewelry box lying in the locker opposite mine. I go mad. Do you get me? I go mad on the spot, like
even Suj was trying to explain.
who would dare to do that? Who is the arm robber? Who is the thief? Who is the enemy?
But funny, do you know another part that was controversial? When you and her, you guys were having a conversation, you not said you did not call her arm robber.
Yes, because because so she felt like it was a targeted rant at her, and that was what I was trying to clear up. I did not specifically say it was Nelly. I had gone off before Suj came to say this was what happened, and after he cleared it up, but it on the hot, I just said one or two things and went straight to bed. It was Zion that came to meet me in the room, and I did not even want to speak more, and I'm just like, it's okay, and I went to sleep. So when she even came to have the conversation with me about it, I still specifically told her exactly how it played out. Yes, I said what I said, no doubt, but it wasn't like I was saying Nelly is an arm robber, she's a thief or something. I wasn't trying to paint you or make you out to be a thief. I already went mad seeing my jewelry box out there, and it doesn't make, look, you're my next locker neighbor, right? If you find something that doesn't belong to you in your stuff, who is the first person you should ask? I share space with you.
But then
right?
That's why
you went to ask every other person but me.
No, listen. The way it happened, it was, she gave it to Suj. She saw it like on the spot, and she said, "Oh, I don't know who has this. Suj, please take it upstairs for me."
That was what she told me. Was she went upstairs? I'm telling you what she told me personally. She went upstairs. She asked if you. I think she asked Wani and Sandy. I don't know who the other person she asked was, and when they said it wasn't theirs, she just kept it there and said, whoever has it will see it. If nobody comes to claim it, she will take it to Biggie and say she found a lost item. Do you understand? Now, it wouldn't have blown out of proportion if you had just simply asked me, does this belong to you because I found it in my stuff? Saying that we share a space.
No, but you guys are not even in that kind of talking terms, so she might not want to come and meet you. So,
but at that point, we had not even had our confrontation. We had not even had the Ebuka's live show.
No, but then the vibe was already off between the both of you.
Exactly.
So
she was already feeling some sort of way towards me. Actually, that was the week she felt I was trying to sabotage her reign. And so you say it doesn't make, because if you had just simply asked me, look, this is her locker, this is my locker. If I find something that doesn't belong to me, I will ask you, regardless of what the terms of our conversation is. I would ask you, is this yours? Even if I'm going to ask you with an attitude, is this yours? It's just okay, it's. And that's it. She understand me. But don't leave it lying around, which means she probably knew it was not. She's like, hey, when she sees it, she will come carry her.
But then, if a 24 karat gold was in that pouch, is it not best to put it inside your box? I think.
I wouldn't Biggie bring armed robbers to his house. And the question of if a 24 karat gold was there, I rocked my gold.
Yeah, we not say whether.
Yeah, I rocked my. So it's not. It's not a question of if. I got what I have.
No, for security purpose, like if this is very bad, I will put them inside my box. Now, just imagine now, it only went missing.
But you guess what? Before we did different sort of evaluation, even police record did. Like telling me Biggie brought armed robbers to his house.
It is well. Though.
Amen.
Because it was as though the allegation
intended to be an allegation. That's my point. I just went mad the moment I saw my stuff out of the safe space age.
Okay, Zion, let's talk about the chronicles of the missing period. Because on a trend, though, on a trend.
Firstly, I'm a guy. I'm not missing.
No, because it was the both of you. I will start with the man. I will not start with Chinwe. Chinwe only knows. She knows what she went through. You now, you know they say if a woman, husband and wife, the husband is pregnant mentally, while the wife is the one carrying the child physically. So you now, how did that host? Because every morning, baby, I've not seen you. Baby, we are like, Biggie is gonna be a grandpa very soon. So what's that all about?
Well, so she has had times where, even outside the house, where she has told me multiple times that I've not seen my period for like a week. Then she eventually sees it.
Yeah.
So I just tell her, like, chill, it will come, it will come, it will come. So I wasn't panicking. It's just coupled with the sickness she was now feeling.
Yeah.
That's what now made me to be worried and be like, maybe she's under stress and like extreme stress from the workouts, waking up too early because she's not used to that lifestyle. Now I was even ringing Biggie's bell multiple times. Biggie, come and attend to my baby so that she can feel better and be active.
Wait, let me get something straight, right? Is it really weird for a woman to not have a period and not be pregnant?
It's not weird.
Exactly. So I wonder the force.
No, because
about
it's
like,
just
bruh. And you know the thing is, yeah, from what I've even seen online, it's funny how it's other women driving the narratives. Like, as a woman, you should understand the struggles that women have to go through, especially women in their 30s. I'm 30 plus, I'll be 31 next month. In a few days' time, there's hormonal imbalance, there's PCOS, there are lots of things on the table. Do you get me? Yeah. So I think the least you could do is be sensitive or be sympathetic to my situation. Don't just say because you see me on TV,
no,
it's
okay
to ride the wave and throw me based off that, because it was even more, it wasn't like they were even like happy, like a little Chinwe is coming. If it's now a thing of, oh, if it's not a thing of celebration, like, I cannot wait to meet little Chinwe. Another matter, you say, no be now, no worry, when it come, I go let you know. But in this case, they're like, she's pregnant. I think it's a punishment.
No, it was just because you were just sleeping. You were just lying down. Like, even I was like, wait, what is happening here? No, because you kept on complaining. You were not happy that you have not seen it, and then coupled with the fact that you are not feeling well. Exactly. So everybody respect.
And I kept complaining at the fact that I bringing Biggie for medical attention, and I wasn't getting. When it happens, I'll just be like, hey, I don't get, at this point, it's not be I don't get belly, it is I am pregnant.
Hey.
It's true now.
But Zion, are you ready for that? Hey, Zion, they laugh. Hey, wait.
So the thing is, I don't know if it's just the fact that okay, we were in Big Brother's house when all this was going on. So like I really don't see the big force in it. Like girls miss their periods and they would end up seeing it later.
I mean,
it happens.
One time I had surgery, I didn't get my period for 2 or 3 months, and my doctor explained to me like, this is normal.
So I'm like, that's happening doesn't now warrant all the
go for it.
Oh my God, because it was funny. The day the period eventually came, you were dancing, everybody was. The period is back. Oh God, you guys gave us content. I'm not even gonna cap. You guys gave us content. Now, last but not the least, let's talk about your friendship with Suj.
Okay.
Yeah, so walk me through it, because sometimes it's as though
there's really no friendship there from where I'm sitting.
Wait, continue.
There's no friendship there.
Like no,
considering that people's babes were not cordial, so sometimes it's as if you guys are on the edge.
Yeah, so the thing is, for me, it takes a lot for me to actually call someone my friend.
Okay.
I feel like what me and Suj had was more like an acquaintance. Like it was a relationship where I'm a guy. I feel like guys actually have this easy relationship with each other where there is nothing like nobody's trying to compete with each other. We're just guys. Yeah. So me and Suj had that. Yeah. For me, I feel like Suj has an energy that doesn't really gel too much with mine. So for me, it's just a high thing. Most times where we really have, I feel like I think the first week, I asked him, I tried to have a conversation with him where I asked him how he's really feeling about Nelly. Because I was moving and I was saying that I was moving to multiple. And he told me that man, him is not anywhere right now, this one, he's just trying to just test the waters. I was like, no, well, I also talked to my guy, Mayo, that's one of my real G's also. Talk to him, so like, he's still testing the waters, but what he's getting from Nelly is more like a playful vibe, and what he's getting from Ruti is more like what he wants from Ruti is more like a serious vibe, but what he's getting from yeah, so from those conversations, and so going back to Suj, yeah, it's now like a thing of we just had those conversations where we're asking each other about things. It's not really like we're vibing as guys. So for me, before I call you my friend, yeah, my energy and your energy has to really click. That's why I call radicals. The both of them, those are my G's. Yeah, because our energies clicked from day one. As I saw them, I was like, these are my people. One making I don't want normal. That one just clicked. Femina, the other guy, it's all connected. Yeah, so not saying that the tribe connects us, but saying that the energy, and I feel like anyone also feels energy. So far, I feel so far he's a real G. I feel like he's also my real G because I like so far a lot. But Suj, and me and Suj actually had more times that we talked with so far, but I can say that so far he's a real G more than Suj. Yeah, so
interesting.
That's just it.
Anyway, so what was the most interesting time in Big Brother's house for the both of you?
The most interesting, other than the entrance.
Yes, other than the iconic entrance. Yes, any other time that was like, okay, this will stick for a long time.
I think it's the first week for me. The first week when we had the This Is Us task, and Biggie was literally riding your wave. I would say, you know, immediately. If he's playing, say, Biggie, I want to hear this next. You're hearing it next. If you say, Biggie, I'm craving something, you're seeing it in the kitchen. Like, it was just an amazing time.
It was pampering you
guys. It was spoiling us too. And it was really a fun experience, you know. And in the first week, the housemates were more receptive to other people, you know, were open to getting to know us. Before the whole need to start strategizing came, after we realized that it was fellow housemates that had to vote out other housemates, then the whole strategy play came into place, you know. So first week was an awesome time.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, do you want to share?
So yeah, for me, I would say being in that house alone is an awesome experience. Like I kept telling you that my main experience in this house is just being here. Being the happy to hear Biggie's voice, even the kukuruku in the morning, that one is another thing. Yeah, but it's all in lovely. And that thing is not, like, you don't just hear it. It's like they come to your ear and go to your brain.
Yeah, and then
it's like your ear. So but it's all like the vibe, everything. I love being there, like the experience in total for me was the main experience for me.
Well, it's lovely to have both of you here with me.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
So now to the audience, if you have any question for the Chinwe pair or you want to call in, this is your perfect opportunity.
Please don't call me about no baby, because you all ain't getting a baby from me soon.
If you drag us,
we'll drag you back.